Hello Price Masters, and welcome to section 2 of this video tutorial, Introduction to Price Master Pro. In the previous section, I covered the format by which this tutorial is going to take place, the different questions that are going to be answered, and also introduce the, the menu, the table of content on the left for navigation through this tutorial. In this section, I will be covering the first question of the series, and that is, why did I create Price Master Pro? And that question has a two-part answer. The first part has to do with the method of which I chose to trade, while the second question, well, the second answer rather, has to do with my personal selection and choice of tool to use. So going to the first part of the answer, and that is, the reason I created Price Master Pro is because I wanted to be able to forecast reversal levels in advance prior to market opening. I believe this is a huge advantage and could give me a huge edge compared to other traders in the market to know in advance potentially where price might reverse. So to demonstrate what I'm talking about is I have in front of me here a euro dollar cross on the 1 hour time frame. Now most of you may or may not know that my favorite cross to trade is the euro dollar. It's got enough volatility almost on constant basis and a good amount of volume. So if we look at this chart, and just by looking at the chart you can kind of tell where prices stopped and reversed or hesitated. So if I take a tool here and try just to kind of mark the areas that I'm talking about, so you can see there is support in these areas. Here there's resistance rather. There's support somewhere here, and let's see if I can make it a bit bigger in this area. So I'm just going to take a minute here to identify visually the areas that I see support and resistance. So, and I'm taking the rectangle, make it cover part of the day or the whole day as I see price stopping. Okay, that's too small. Take that out. Here, I see some here because the price hesitated in this area, and potentially down here because it crossed to the downside a bit. And let's see, is there anything here? Looks like there might be, and obviously there's something here, maybe here, and there obviously support on this end, and something here. So I just took a minute real quick to identify visually the support and resistance levels that I see in front of me, and I think I may have missed one. There might be one here as well. The way I tell is, the price went up to this level and then it retraced back down, then it crossed right through it. So this tells me there was some kind of resistance at this level potentially, or that's the theory that I'm hoping that I can identify in advance. So looking at this, you can see all the support and resistance levels that I've identified. And my question is, can I identify these levels in advance before market opens, relatively speaking? I went about and did my research, and I found out that yes, it is possible to do so using a well-known technique, using Fibonacci price projections. This is not something that I invented. Fibonacci price projections has been around for a while. Many traders use it. However, in my personal opinion, I don't think many traders use it efficiently and the way it's supposed to be used. And enter Price Master Pro. That's why I created Price Master Pro, is to make it easy for me and potentially for other traders who wish to use Price Master Pro, the advantage of finding these levels in advance. So what I've done in the next chart is I've applied Price Master Pro on the chart, and I'm going to be going back and forth just to kind of get your eye acquainted as to the lines that were drawn. Now remember, these lines, all these red and blue lines, were created before the major price action occurred. In other words, when we're 2 bars into the day, remember this is an hourly chart, when 2 bars have entered in the day, potentially 3 bars, depending on your broker's time and your time zone, these lines are already available, okay, on the hourly chart. As you could see, PriceMaster Pro have done a really good job in identifying these levels. It identified the support here at 41386. If I go back to the previous one, that's this area right here. And it also identified this area, and it looks like it's an area that I missed and I should have checked because obviously price remained under this level. And if we go back here, again, price did find resistance on this level. Now, did it identify this level? Let's go find out. Indeed it did, right there. 1.42425. And support here, resistance here, same thing. So if I just do this a few seconds, a few times, you'll get the idea of how PriceMaster Pro identified these levels. I mean, look at the support in this area here, and it found support in these 2 levels. Now remember, these lines aren't exact levels. PriceMaster Pro doesn't tell you that, it's going to be, 1.41700 is the absolute line. No, it's actually an area. So if I take a rectangle tool, and it's going to be about 10 or 15 pips plus or minus of that level. So that's really what you should be thinking about when you're looking at these levels, okay? So why did I create PriceMaster Pro? Partly because I wanted to be able to identify these levels in advance, because I believe that gives me an edge of knowing what levels to look for prior to entering the market. Should I be going long? Should I be going short? What roadblocks are ahead of me, and so on. The second answer to that question is because I wanted to use a tool like this. There are tools similar to PriceMaster Pro on the market, but they are costly prohibitive, at least for me. And I suspect it's probably going to be the same case for most or average traders out there, who are 98% of the traders in the market. And we all know that 95% of traders lose money and 5% of traders make money, and I've seen numbers as low as 90% of traders lose money and as high as 98% of traders lose money. The idea here is the top 10% make money and the bottom 90% don't. And why they don't, partly because of psychology, part of trading phenomenon, part of their discipline, and so forth. There are many reasons why they're not winning. However, the tool that is out there that is similar to PriceMaster Pro is only available to the top 10%. These are individuals who are making money on constant basis. They're making lots of it as well. So they have the money to pay the thousands of dollars of fees for the license and hundreds of dollars fees for the monthly subscriptions. Now, I can't afford that. Now, I'm working my way to be in the top 10%, but I'm not there yet. But prior to getting there, I need the tools that would help me to get there. And PriceMaster Pro is one of those tools. So why did I create PriceMaster Pro? One is for me to be able to identify these reversals in advance before market opens. That will give me the edge that I need. And 2 is because it was cheaper for me to create the tool from scratch than just go get the tools that are out there. Okay? So that's pretty much it for the answer to why I created PriceMaster Pro. See you in the next section.